This finely tuned orchestra of ships, vehicles, planes, and trains is yours to conduct.
Welcome back to another video of Cities Skylines 2. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the public, cargo, and transportation. This deep dive is actually really awesome, you guys. So if you notice in this video, I'm going to show you right now.
No public transport, no tracks, no runways.
So what's weird is they transition from empty to full city, and then they go back to empty, like this empty lot right here.
Creating these and
this may be a camera feature in the game, so we will see if that's actually a thing or not. They do go into a lot of detail of what the taxis, the buses, and the trains and planes do.
Transport options you'll unlock. They're reliable, cheap, and easy to route here, there, and everywhere. Traffic conditions are their Achilles heel. It's no big deal in a new metropolis, but it is for a growing city.
So this is something that you could not do in Cities Skylines 1. You could not make the roads diagonal like that. It has to be perpendicular to the actual playing field that you actually do. So now we can actually curve it a little bit. So that's really awesome to see. The transportation system actually works in Cities Skylines 2, so you actually have to use it. In Cities Skylines 1, you didn't really have to use it. It was more like
A taxi.
In order to run your city very well, you have to use this stuff, you guys. So if you don't use it, you're going to have a really bad city. They actually have subway systems in the game as well. You can run your tracks up or down, so that is a really cool feature. So we already know this information, but yes, you can update or upgrade a road with the tram system. Basically, you could, do it in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's just so seamlessly, like, it works very well.
Water transportation is another option for passenger travel and moving cargo. It's another high-capacity network, though water transport's real potential lies.
Okay, so I really like this right here, the cargo ships. You actually have to use them, you guys. So, basically, these goods can be shipped from other cities and your city. I don't understand why do they say other cities. Like, are they talking about like friend cities, or is it just like a random city that they just put in the background? Not sure what they mean by that, but we will have outside connections where you have to hook up to another city, like a road system, or even, to ship goods. So if you do have a lot of cargo, you're going to have to actually create this cargo terminal. And this is where you store all your cargo. So this is a must that you have to put in the game. It's very expensive to put in there, like they said. But again, if you're going to have a large city, you're going to have one of these cargo terminals. And it does look like you will be able to upgrade it and fix things around and move things around. So it's just not like one piece. You actually can upgrade the piece as well. So that's good to hear. We don't need, 50 terminals. We can just use that one terminal piece for the game.
Easy. Like cargo train terminals, cargo harbors double as cargo storage facilities. Like all of the other networks, air transportation has drawbacks. Planes carry fewer passengers and less cargo than ships and trains.
So the airport system, they didn't say nothing about like the airport DLC, which I think that's what we're going to need. The airplane system right now seems very bare bones. So they may add a DLC later on down the road, for different, airports. The airport does look a little bit better than it did in Cities Skylines 1. So we might get like 2 or 3 different airports, and then we might get like a DLC.
Airports are also astronomically expensive and have the footprint of a small town. However, air transport has a pretty irresistible advantage: speed. Plus, planes won't add to road congestion. They don't follow a rigid track, and they make outside connections incredibly easy. The transport mix in your city will become complex and intricate. Use the transportation overview to review passenger and cargo transportation network.
So we will be able to turn on and off the systems that we run. So if you want to turn off airport number 1, you can turn that off. If you want to turn on airport 3, you can do that. So the same goes with taxis and any transportation device. That feature finally is being added. That is like a very useful tool to being able
Separately.
to turn on and off.
Filter again by
So before we close it out, as you can see, you need a lot of parking for the airport. So just be prepared to be using a lot of parking lots for, a big building like this, because that's one thing you're going to need is a parking lot, and a huge parking lot for the airport. You do not want a small parking lot, because you're gonna really veer people off from the airport, and they're gonna be really mad that they have to pay some taxi prices or bus prices. So I'm pretty sure you will be seeing, that revenue come in when you have that parking, there as well. So
right tempo.
So you will be able to charge for your parking. So, I mean, you can charge like, I don't know, $20 for a day for each day that the people park at your parking lot at the airport, just like in real life. So that right there is a big revenue for you.
The right tempo for the movement of people and cargo. Conducted perfectly, and every citizen, trader, and tourist will march your city toward greatness.
If you guys like my video, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys in the next video next Monday, you guys. Next Monday.